The scene is brought to you by
Good evening and welcome to The Scene, the only show in Malta to bring you the best of Malta. What's on, where to go, what to do and where to be seen.
Each week we bring you the best events, the most exciting venues and have a look at what's coming up in the next 7 days. From festas to festivals, gigs to galleries and clubs to concerts.
We'll be paying a visit to some of the most exclusive locations in Malta, whether you're an islander or just visiting.
Absolutely. And we'll also be having a look at some of the activities you can get up to in Malta, from the obvious to the more obscure.
And finally, we'll be giving you an insider's guide to everything Maltese and how to make the most of the Maltese islands.
So if you are looking to get the best out of your summer, this is the place to be seen. Well, tonight we have a special show for you from the President's Bike Ride, and we're going to be talking to organiser John Bundy and some of the other organisers and Her Excellency herself, the President.
Absolutely. We're also going to be talking to some of the cyclists taking a part in the event this evening and find out what they're riding and why they're here.
And we'll be talking to the bikers and probably having a good gander at the bikes they've got here this evening. I know as a biker myself, I probably will, and I'm guessing you will as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to be having a very good look at the bikes and also seeing if I can hitch myself a ride and maybe take part in the event itself.
Great idea. We will also be meeting up with everybody in the end and getting a really good feel for this epic event.
So stay tuned for the very best of the President's Bike Ride. So I'm here with one of the cyclists today. Good afternoon. What's your name?
Good afternoon. I'm Goran.
Goran, Paul, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Paul.
So tell me, why are you here at the President's Bike Ride today? What's important about it?
I love the group rides, you know, and support any cause, including bikes. And
so it's a community thing for you, about meeting other cyclists out on the road and taking part in, obviously, a charitable event.
Of course.
Now, tell us about your bike. Is it a special bike? I don't know much about cycles.
Yeah,
but...
no, it's not very special, you know, it's all in one. It's for commuting, for mountain biking, and for
Right, it's an
whatnot.
all-in-one bike, okay.
Yeah.
I see you've got a stock of supplies.
Panniers, to put all the stuff, all the groceries, maybe some beer.
What, for today's bike ride, you got some beers in there? Maybe we can
afterwards. We cannot talk about it. No.
Exactly. Thanks. Nice to meet you.
Nice
Have
to
a
meet
good
you.
ride tonight.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So I'm with Kevin and Edmund from the Malta team, right?
Correct, yes.
Fantastic. Is it something that the company takes part in every year?
We do. We have a team where I work. It's Malta, it's a telecommunications company, and we have our own cycling team.
Very good.
We like cycling a lot on Sunday morning as well.
Oh, fantastic.
So it's really the Malta team. And every event there is, we just join and enjoy the
every cycling event.
Every cycling, we're there.
And the President's Bike Ride in particular, is it particularly important to you guys? Are you big fans of the charity, of course, or is it just about the community of coming out here and meeting other cyclists?
For me, it's the first time I go with this ride, but I'm a foreigner.
Sure. So am I.
Norwegian. So, but I like cycling and I like the heat. They are good for me.
Does this, you don't get hot in this, or is this special material to keep you cool whilst cycling?
Well, you always feel the heat, whatever you wear. But again, you get used to it then.
Now tell me about your bike. Is it something special?
Not really, no. It's a mountain bike, and again, I think in Malta mountain bikes, that's what you need. With the the roads
you
are
need
not
the
really,
gears.
yes, you need the gears, and even the roads are not really the best roads for cycling in Malta.
Fantastic. Guys, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. So here now with Michaela. Hi, Michaela. How are you?
Good.
How old are you, if you don't
11
mind?
years old.
11 years old. So is this your first President's Bike Ride?
My first.
Right. Are you looking forward to it?
Yes.
How long do you think it's going to take to do the whole route?
2 hours.
Oh, really? Yes, good. Because some of the people are saying 45 minutes. I think that's too fast. Yes. I think I would like to relax a bit more and take it easy. So it's your first bike ride. Are you a cyclist normally? You enjoy cycling?
Yes.
Okay. And do you cycle to school or to with your friends? No, not to school.
No.
No. Okay. And what about your bike? How long have you had this?
For 5 years.
5 years, oh right, so it's lasted well. Do you think it'll make it through the ride this evening?
Yes.
Fantastic. Pleasure to meet you. Good luck tonight and have a nice ride.
Your Excellencies, thank you ever so much for inviting us this evening. What an incredible event. It looks amazing. Listen, tell me, what is the goal of this evening?
Well, first of all, people participating will be contributing to the Malta Community Chest Fund. This is a national charity that supports people with cancer, with chronic diseases. Also, we support patients that go abroad for specialized medication and intervention. But also we support people with disability, in particular children and young people who need therapy, those families who have not the financial means to meet the expense. We also address vulnerabilities such as people, families who are in financial difficulties. We support them with even groceries at times and white goods. But also we, for the very first time this year, we supported about 100 young people who wanted to further their education at MCAS, but unfortunately coming from families who are financial needs, we supported them with the fees for their next diploma. So in this way, Malta Community Chest Fund is not just supporting sickness, but also trying to address some of the poverty that some families and young people are facing.
That's what a fabulous charity. Listen, and what a great and creative way to make such an event. Has it taken a long time to organise this event this evening?
Such events, we try to address different groups of Maltese people and entice them in the events that they love doing, such as cycling. Now motorcycling. Later on we'll be at Verdala, because from here are only the bicycles that will be leaving from St. Anton Palace, but from Verdala the motorcycles will leave from there. So even though we have a number of events, national events now, during the year that address particular groups.
Yes.
This time round it's the bikers. So on one hand, this is direct help and assistance to Malta Community Chest Fund, but the idea is also to enjoy ourselves and have a good time. It looks like a marvelous evening. Even the weather
beautiful?
is, you know, it's
behaved
very,
itself.
very, very important for bikers in particular. We'll be ending up this event with a sort of concert, so it will be like a night out as well.
Fantastic. One last question. Are you taking part?
Yes, I am. I'm not a biker, but yes, this evening my husband and myself, we will be riding a motorcycle.
Excellent. Well, listen, thank you very much for talking to us. I wish you all the very best. What a great event.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
So, we're now with Mr. John Bundy. John, nice to see you again.
Hi, Paul.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Now, you're the organiser of the 2015 President's Bike Ride.
Right.
What's the important message for people who are here, but also people who are watching at home, to take home from the event this year?
Well, we only have one message. It's the Community Chest Fund.
Community Chest Fund, absolutely.
Yes, we do this to collect funds, to collect donations from people participating, so we can fill up our chest.
Chests, yeah, absolutely, with funds.
With funds. That's the main thing. The second thing is that we're going to have fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
We meet here together, all the bikers in Malta. It's a big number. I can't tell you how many bikes we have already. But
I was going to ask you, do you know, have you got an estimate of how many bikes
Well,
are
last year we were around about 2,500. This year is going to be much bigger, I think.
Okay, great.
So that's the only aim. It's the Community Chest Fund. We need to collect donations so we can help people who are in need.
John, it's a huge event. There's obviously lots of people here. It must have been a big job to organise it. How long have you been prepping for this, for tonight?
Me, Pierre, John, and the rest of the committee, we've been working on it for the last year. Last year, it takes us a year. We meet every 15 days. It's a lot of work.
Indeed, it sounds like it.
Because you need to get a lot of permits, police, army.
Of
You
course.
know, it's the president, so there's a protocol you have to follow. But it's fun in a way.
If someone isn't here today and can't take part, how can they take part from home? I'm sure they can donate to the chess fund themselves.
Yes. Well, they can send an SMS
Yes.
to the community chess fund, or else they can go to the palace, San Antonio de Valletta Palace, the President's Palace, and they can leave the donation over there.
Fantastic.
Or else they can come here or at Monte Cristo and they leave the donation over there.
Great. Now, I see you got your gloves and your boots.
Yeah.
So you're a biker.
Pardon?
You're a biker. You have a bike. You're a cyclist. But
It's
this
just
is your
right
one here.
behind me, yes,
Tell me about it. What is it?
It's a Yamaha XJ6.
Right. And how long do you
It's the
think?
latest model.
It's the latest one, exactly.
Latest model.
Exactly.
It's brand new, brand new. Just
don't come
been
off it,
released
mate.
today. Just been released today. A few hours ago.
John, thank you very much.
Thank you, Paul.
Great stuff. Great event.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Godfrey, thank you so much for talking to us this evening.
pleasure.
Looks like you are all dressed up to ride. Now, are you helping organise, or are you actually a biker this evening?
No, I'm a biker, but on the other hand, I'm trying to give a hand in order to run smoothly.
Brilliant. I mean, I have to say, we've just looked up the lane up here, and it's full of bikes. They're everywhere. This is such a massive, massive event. Have you any idea how many bikes there are?
Well, an idea I can guess around maybe 300, 400 bikes, because last year it was a massive event as well.
Okay.
And it's gaining popularity. This
Brilliant,
this type of event.
absolutely brilliant, fantastic. And you're riding what this evening? You look like a Harley Davidson kind of
No, I'm
guy.
not, unfortunately.
What are you riding?
A Z800 Kawasaki.
Very nice. Brake horsepower.
It's an 800cc.
How frankly lovely. Listen, enjoy your evening. Thank you so much, and well done for chipping in and helping out. What a great thing to do. Thank you very much, Godfrey.
Thank you.
President's Bike Ride 2015. Sir, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Thank you for talking to me. Now, you've got an official T-shirt, so I assume that you're involved in the organising of the event a little
Yes,
bit.
I've been involved in the organization since last year. This is the second President's Bike Ride.
Yes.
So I've been involved from the first one and now the second one.
Now, obviously, we haven't really started yet. It's just starting to kick off now. But your feel so far compared to last year, does it feel like a bigger event, more popular event this year?
I think this year is better than last year.
Good, good.
Last year we had an estimated 2,000 bikes. So
Right.
If we get
3,000 this year, we're going.
3,000 this year, it will be
Absolutely. And of course, the more people
a
that
big
take
mark.
yes, indeed. The more people that take part, of course, the more money for the community chess
Yes.
fund, which is really important. Now, they're giving away these things. You have one of these here.
As a memo for the event, we're giving out a patch. for
So
every
if you bring
biker.
your bike here, so
If you
every
bring everyone pays the €10 donation and he gets a patch.
and what's
And
this?
he gets a valve cap.
So that goes on the air valve on the wheel.
The air valve and
I think I had one of these when I was 6 on my push
The
bike.
push
you know.
bikes.
Listen, thank you very much and have a great ride tonight. Cheers, mate.
Navis, thank you for taking the time to talk to us. You also look like you're an official helper outer here this evening, but you've just told me that you are actually a biker.
Yes, actually I never thought I had a bike, but my husband is a biker since ever. So he got me into this thing, and bikers are like a group of friends that always help each other, and once you get into it, you become part of them.
And I'm all for women bikers. What absolutely brilliant. And what are you riding this evening? You said that you're pillion this evening.
I'm
is
a
that
pillion, yes, with my husband. So I'm enjoying the ride. And it's such a nice thing to see all the bikers here just for one cause, to help the others. So when there's a call like this, the bikers, you'll see them all there.
There's that real feel of bike community, isn't it?
Exactly.
And we've had a look, and there's bikers, all sorts of different bikes, different kinds of people. There's people that have got beards and tattoos, and there's beautiful women like yourselves. Listen, well done, and have a wonderful evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
So we're now at the end of the President's Bike Ride 2015. Trudy, how was it for you?
That has to be one of the coolest things I've ever done on a bike. That was absolutely brilliant.
And where were you in the queue? Because we were on separate bikes.
Yes, we were.
And you left before me. So where were you?
I left right at the very beginning. I was on one of the bikes that was actually guarding the President and keeping everybody else
very
back.
cool.
With my friend Noel, thank you very much for that. That was so cool.
Absolutely.
With like bike 10 or something.
Well, I left about 15 minutes after you. There must have been thousands of bikes here today. My friend Paul, I was on his pillion. He was stopping to stop the traffic and then flying ahead.
No way.
And then stopping and then flying ahead.
Fantastic.
It was an experience.
Brilliant. We've had an absolutely brilliant time this evening. And that's all we've got time for you this evening, I'm afraid. But listen, if you want to find out about that or anything else we do on the scene, go onto our Facebook page, facebook.com/The Scene in Malta.
Absolutely. If you want to watch this episode again or any of the others in the series, you can find us on YouTube. Search for Brave Media Malta. And if you're a biker, this is an event you shouldn't miss next year.
Absolutely.
I think we're good. Make the most of your week. And ciao.
The Scene is brought to you by